this globalization does not go as fast as we would like, and at the same time, the fact that it goes too fast also produces some disharmonies, discrepancies, which do also have a result on some share of the population, because the people are left out of jobs or unemployment, or their salary do not grow as fast as the cost of livings. I feel that the same sentiment is shared in US and in Europe, and of course everyone tried to find a guilty part, someone to put the responsibility on. For US and for President Trump has been China. For European Union has been other things, has been migration, has been climate change, could have been also for certain voices also China. There is a negative sentiment in Europe towards US as well, even though there is a clear relation between the two sides of the Atlantic. Still there is a protest against US from many share of the population in many different countries in Europe. So China cannot be immune to that. If United States is not immune from that from Europe, China cannot be immune from that from Europe or US. This is how politics works. This is how different opinions appear. When President Trump pulled out from the Paris Agreement, President Xi reconfirmed his high support for the Paris Agreement and for the climate change negotiation, declaring that China would have become the leader if US was pulling out. Without US and China agreement, we wouldn't have a Paris Agreement. It was a preparatory agreement between US and China before the Paris Agreement. Without Europe, we would not have many of the international environmental law principles which are at the roots, at the basis of the Paris Agreement and many other treaties. So my point is, we need each other. US need China, China need US, China and US need Europe. In many fields, in many areas, European Union has been at the forefront of legal and policy novelty, and they create the so-called European effect. When US was in disagreement with Europe, they still follow Europe later on what Europe did.